Hey everyone, I hope you all are having a great time and happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all of you. Today I would like to share my experience of using newest release from Muzishare. All of these Muzishare amps are manufactured in very same factory as line magnetic amplifiers. X11 is using two 274B rectifier tubes, Muzishare branded, as well as using 6S7 pre-stage tube with 6L6EH and 845 power tubes, Z-ion core L-type transformers with high quality built core inside. The shipping weight is probably like more than 80 pounds if I remember it right. This one retail for around $3,300 currently available. Build quality is very good, almost half-inch thick of aluminum faceplate and top plate with metal chassis, which is powder coated in dark metallic gray. Those silver face and those orange glow VU meters are really good looking. 845 base tubes are known to be very high voltage running amps. Usually it runs around 900 volt or a little over 900 volt. So when you adjust the bias, take down probably 10 to 20% out of that voltage, the bias adjustment is 70 milliamp on this. Adjustment is very easy. Just move the knob to the valve position, valve 1 or valve 2 or valve 5 or valve 6 using the flathead screwdriver on that position. So 70 milliamp, first try, and then I go back and play around with the knob and readjust the second time. So after second adjustment, it's still there and it's very steady and super precise location at 70 milliamp. It won't even flinch. When I change in the valve position, it also have hum balance adjustment just in case if you hear a humming noise. So in my case, I don't have any humming noise at all, whether I'm using single-ended input or balanced input. It also features moving magnet phono stage inside, which is good quality, transparent and neutral sounding phono stage that they feature in here. I'm using with Sony step-up transformer using my Dano turntable with Dano DR301 Mark II MC cartridge. It sounds very nice. For the speakers wise, as usual, I'm using this Pioneer TAD S1EX towers and this JBL L100 Classic 75th Anniversary Edition. And also I tried recently review SVS Ultra Evolution stand mount speakers, driving with this X11, trying a few different decks, and it sounded musical and holographic three-dimensional sound stage that it can produce, as well as very good bass control. It may not be super tight and very fast bass like solid state amps, but it produces good neutral and organic feeling bass quality out of these parents. Using it every day, streaming music, background music, and I was thoroughly impressed the way it sounds. Doesn't matter what type of music, modern music, heavy metal, jazz, anything that I throw at them, they will reproduce incredible musicality with very good dynamic range and control. Out of the box really need burning 50 hours or so just to open it up. 50 hours is pretty safe generally, but according to Muzishare, they want to give it 150 hours using the stock tubes, Muzishare branded tubes. Oh, by the way, 6L6EH and 6SL7 tubes are Russian tubes. This X11 is close to 200 hours now. So when I started using with this JBL, using the X30 deck, and I was like, wow, this is very dynamic and clean and precise sound. Yet it has super engaging mid-range quality. as well as very, very good high frequency extension with spacious notes in there, well spaced out, and airiness that it can offer. Doesn't matter any type of music you listen to. So I mean, for the price, $3,300, this kind of sound quality, I mean, I can totally happily live with this X11 happily ever after. That musical, right? Then when I switch it over to this S1EX Towers, what makes it even better over this JBL is none of my speakers are super efficient speaker, but they are slightly better than above average in terms of efficiency, right? 92 dB sensitive. So S1EX Towers become magical, right? All the notes will be right here, especially, guitar solo or snare drum strikes or bass drum kicks or even vocals are gonna be super precise and taller than what I'm used to be, plus super wide soundscape with all the notes are coming in from probably like 6 feet away from this side of the speaker or this side of the speaker. Those are those decay and those small nuances and notes and after effects that come around. So totally engaging to listen and very enjoyable. That's what we call it three-dimensional soundstage or holographic soundscape that it can produce, as well as giving me pleasure of hearing small nuances and small notes and everything that it can offer. But compared to my Accuface E4000, it's not that revealing in terms of very minor small notes, but overall, I mean, everything that it can offer is very impressive. And it doesn't sound like solid state amp, yet still giving me all those micro detailed sound reproduction with very good bass quality, organic feeling sound that I can enjoy, magic and mid-range and super musical high frequency extension that I thoroughly enjoy listening to it. So compared to X9 300BM, X9 is slightly richer and more reserved, and highs and mid-range attack and high frequency extensions are not extended. This one is super organic and very neutral sounding, yet transparent as well. When I try a few different decks, it totally shows the way they are different in sound. Most of my music listening max around 80-85 peaks in general. Doesn't matter any type of music I listen to. X11 sound very chubby yet revealing and micro detail that it can offer. Everything is hand built with very high quality power transformer, output transformer as well. It also comes with full aluminum remote control. Another thing is the bias adjustment, right? After a few weeks, I rechecked my bias and I don't really need to adjust any more bias. In the next few weeks, I will be rolling some tubes for this X11 and I will report you back with my tube rolling video before and after sound quality that you will hear it back. Please be careful handling this X11, not from an 845 tubes, from the weight of it, because the rear end is much heavier where the transformer sits than front side, so it's always out of balance. So it has to be two-person to handle and lift it and move it around, otherwise it might hurt your back. For the sound quality that I'm hearing, I'm in love with this X11. Truly give me pleasure of enjoying my music. My advice to you is, if you want very good sounding 845 output stage power amp or integrated amp, this X11 is very good option for you to consider in terms of build quality and sound quality. Best of all, music that it can produce. Totally, I'm in love with it. Highly and wholeheartedly recommend it, my friend. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly led me to you. Look at the sky, it's the color of love. There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly came in from above. He led me to you. He led me to you. He built the bridge to your heart all the way. How many times it lived inside, oh, I can't say. So great. On the bass, Mr. Toriboy Keisuke-san. On the guitar, Orima Yosuke-san. Yeah.